From flying boats to supersonic bombers and from the first delta-wing jet to groundbreaking airliners, one company pushed the boundaries of aviation for decades. Today, we're diving into the incredible legacy of Convair and exploring every aircraft they ever built. Get ready for a journey through aviation history. It all started with Consolidated Aircraft. Founded way back in 1923, their early success came from trainers like the PT-1 Trusty and flying boats. The PBY Catalina is arguably their most famous creation. This versatile flying boat was a hero of World War II, serving as a patrol bomber, anti-submarine aircraft, and a rescue plane. Its distinctive twin-engine, high-wing design made it a true icon. Then came the B-24 Liberator, a heavy bomber produced in staggering numbers. Over 18,000 were built, making it the most produced American military aircraft in history. Its long range and heavy bomb load were crucial to the Allied war effort. But the story gets even more interesting in 1943 when Consolidated merged with WWII Aircraft, forming the Consolidated WWII Aircraft Corporation, or Convair for short. Post-war, the jet age was dawning, and Convair was at the forefront. Their first major jet project was the XB-46, a sleek four-engine jet bomber prototype. While it never entered production, its advanced design paved the way for future aircraft. But Convair's real game-changer was the XF-92. This was America's first delta-wing aircraft. Its triangular wing shape was revolutionary, designed for stable supersonic flight. The lessons learned from the XF-92 were absolutely critical for what came next. Enter the Delta Wing dynasty. First up, the F-102 Delta Dagger, the world's first supersonic all-weather interceptor. It was designed to climb rapidly and shoot down enemy bombers. The F-102 introduced the area rule design principle, giving it that distinctive Coke bottle fuselage shape to reduce transonic drag. This plane served as a frontline interceptor for the U.S. Air Force for over 2 decades. Building on the F-102's success, Convair developed the F-106 Delta Dart. This was the ultimate interceptor of its time. Faster, more agile, and equipped with a more advanced fire control system. The 6 was the primary air defense weapon of the continental United States for years. It was so fast it could outrun many of the fighters of its day. But Convair didn't just build fighters. They aimed for the stratosphere with the B-36 Peacemaker. This was a true giant, a strategic bomber with 6 massive propeller engines and on later models, 4 additional jet engines. It had an intercontinental range designed to carry nuclear weapons anywhere in the world. For a time, it was the backbone of the Strategic Air Command. The B-36 was an incredible feat of engineering, but its propeller-driven speed was becoming obsolete. So Convair went supersonic again, this time with the B-58 Hustler. This was the world's first supersonic bomber capable of Mach 2. Its sleek delta-wing design was pure Cold War futurism. The B-58 was a high-speed, high-altitude weapon system, carrying its nuclear payload in a large pod underneath the fuselage. It was a technological marvel but also incredibly complex and expensive to operate, leading to a relatively short service life. While building military giants, Convair also made a huge impact on commercial aviation. After the war, they introduced the Convair 240 family, which included the 340 and 440 models. These twin-engine airliners were incredibly popular with airlines around the world. They were rugged, reliable, and comfortable, competing directly with the famous Douglas DC-3. They helped airlines transition from older, piston-engine planes to more modern, pressurized aircraft. You could find these flying regional routes everywhere. Then, Convair decided to challenge the new jetliners from Boeing and Douglas. Their answer was the Convair 880. It was designed for speed, however its focus on speed came at a cost. The 880 had a smaller passenger capacity and higher fuel consumption than its rivals. To address this, Convair introduced a stretched and more powerful version, the Convair 990 Coronado. It was even faster and featured unique anti-shock bodies on the wings to improve its high-speed performance. The 990 remains one of the fastest commercial jetliners ever built. But unfortunately, both the 880 and 990 programs were commercial failures. They arrived a bit too late to the market and couldn't compete with the established giants. Convair's experimental spirit never faded. They built the XFY Pogo, a vertical takeoff and landing tail-sitter fighter. It was designed to take off and land like a helicopter but fly like a conventional plane. While a fascinating concept, It was incredibly difficult for pilots to handle, especially during the tricky transition back to vertical landing. They also created the R3Y Tradewind, a large, turboprop-powered flying boat transport for the Navy. It was fast for a flying boat and could even be used for in-flight refueling of jet fighters. And we can't forget the Sea Dart, a jet-powered seaplane fighter that could take off from the water on retractable hydroskis. It was a wild idea, a true one-of-a-kind aircraft. Sadly, the Convair story as an independent company comes to an end in the mid-1950s, when it was acquired by General Dynamics. The Convair name lived on as a division for many years, contributing to major projects like the Atlas rocket, which launched the first American astronauts into orbit, and components for the F-111 and F-16 fighter jets. But the era of Convair-designed aircraft was largely over. From the rugged Catalina to the Mach 2 Hustler, Convair's legacy is a testament to bold engineering and a relentless pursuit of performance. They weren't afraid to try new things, even if they didn't always succeed commercially. Their work with Delta Wings fundamentally changed aircraft design and laid the foundation for many of the high-performance jets we see today. What an incredible roster of aircraft. Which Convair plane is your favorite? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey through aviation history, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos just like this. See you next time.